What in anime Jesus is this anime even about? Is the question I have after watching a clip of this anime on Twitter. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who've seen insane fight scenes from this anime but just have zero clue on what the show is about. So right off the bat, a fight is going on, animation looks absolutely crazy, it's insane, it's basically fucking fantastic.
Say that again?
Immediately, my caveman neuron starts firing. Two main things I'm looking for in an anime, checked. So already, a hook was descended and I took the bait like a flopper and started watching the video. And as the fight go on, the entire thing just feels like one massive dream. And like most dreams, I'm always wondering, what in the shit fuck is going on? So instantly, I start asking the important questions. Why are they fighting? Who's the guy? Who's the girl? Why are her tits so massive and shiny? Those cannot be healthy for her back. Does she need someone to hold them up for her? Cause one of these hands is free as fuck. I got curious. So like any curious man, I went over to look for answers from a very niche, not very well known place called the internet. So I clicked onto the series and wow. My asshole got spread even wider with even more confusion, cause where the fuck do I even start? And I've read comments from people saying you shouldn't start this film before watching everything else, so I said, oh, well that's fucking lovely. Do I look like I have the time to sit here and go through the entire Monogatari fucking saga? Well, absolutely yes, but do I have the attention span to do so? Fuck no. So instead, I'd like to give an intellectual analysis of the fight and hopefully have the people be as confused about the entire show as much as I am confused about the entire show. So this starts off with an explosion, immediately decimating parts of the poor fake grass civilization. Then we see our protagonist on the stands and he jumps up 200 feet into the fucking sky into a front flip and lands, without having his entire body collapse like he just got hydraulic pressed. So obviously, our boy's really athletic. Then they have a little back and forth situation with words, I believe you call those conversations. And now that I stopped being a little bitch and listened to the conversation, I came to the conclusion that the girl is a vampire. The guy just got turned into a vampire, probably by the girl. And now they're fighting because the guy realized, oh no, fuck me, vampires drink blood, meaning they kill people. Killing people? No. Those are bad shit, do not like those. Killing equals bad. And I do agree, killing people isn't exactly the greatest or the most productive thing to be doing, and it's often frowned upon in lots of countries, believe it or not, so he does come up with a good point. And that is why they're fighting. Or I could just be completely shitting out of my mouth here, but main point is, they're both vampires and they're immortal. And from here on out, it goes straight into one diabolical fist and nipples kind of mess. It's bloody. So the girl comes in, instantly, fist fuck his face, popped his head open like a bottle of champagne. Now it may look like he's experiencing extreme orgasm with how his legs are shaking, but no, he just lost his fucking head. But thankfully, he gets possessed by the spirit of an Olympic champion gymnast and started backflipping out of the scene. Luckily his head does infinitely respawn, so he's fine. However, his leftover body parts does fade to dust, which definitely sucks a lot of fat stinky balls, cause those blood patterns from those backflips could have easily been made into a modern piece of art, could have made him millions, billions, if not even trillions of dollars. I mean, we got a banana duct taped to a wall selling for millions of dollars, so nothing is impossible at this point. As far as we know, I could dip my dick in paint, flop that bitch around on a canvas, and make millions. Hypothetically. Also, the characters' movements are animated in such a realistic way. Example, like Kiss Shot standing up in the scene. Notice how she can't just instantly get up and has to take the form of an ostrich to stand up straight, and it makes perfect sense. Cause with milkers the size of bowling balls, it wouldn't be very easy to stand upright. Now our boy's feelings are a little hurt, so he comes back up and, give me that head, you sexy daughter of a bitch. But she won't be disrespected like that, so she got back up and slaps the shit out of him. Full palm, just full on tasting his cheeks. Which is definitely an interesting way to reject someone. I feel like she could have easily just gone with the, no, I won't go on a date with you. But I guess, slapping the head out of his neck also works. Then they started trading head for head, and shit got so intense, they ran out of space for all these heads. As we can see, her head bounces off the screen right here, even leaving behind her spits all over my screen. What a blessing. Then the two takes their fight into the air, and this just went from one gory ass fight to a Tom and Jerry brawl. And it's not looking good for our protagonist here. He's really just getting ripped apart like a paper in a paper shredder. He's basically just getting his ass fucked. And now they're back on the ground and wow. What a beautiful shot of the stadium. Looks amazing. Shout out to the animators. Such a beautiful shot. I'm having a boner. Yep, and that guy just suffered a concussion, skull fracture, tore his spinal cord in half, and ruptured 2 hamstrings. He's not feeling so good. Luckily, she's here to slap him straight to the ER. Oh shit, that wasn't enough? Alright, I got you, don't worry. Fucking slaps the foreskin out of his face. Definitely a new experience. I don't think I've ever seen a human skin getting turned into a ski mask with a wig on it. Creativity, 7 out of 10. Then all of a sudden, the two go for a race. And nope, that is not a baby. That's the face of the fucking devil. He looks fucking nightmarish. He looks like an albino testicle. Now, no hate toward albino testicles, of course. I think all testicles are great. They're unique in their own fashion. Amazing. But this just looks fucking repulsing. Then Kisshot grabs his face, drags him across the wall, and with sounds on, it literally sounds like he's been tossed into a blender of chainsaws. Then she gets into a real romantic dance with him.
Why do birds suddenly appear?
And suddenly said, "Fuck you, I'm done playing with you, you son of a bitch." Had him experience the Beyblade POV, and his body's in real danger, so it starts tweaking out. Mayday, mayday, activate eject system. Blasted his upper torso to the gates of fucking heaven. But our boy will not yield, despite being half the man he used to be, and is looking for a round 2. Araragi, from the left corner, goes in with the left hand, gets blocked, he blocks the counter, and oh! A clean right hand from Kisshot will scrape off his forehead. Araragi spins back with the elbow, and he pushes the pace, but just cannot seem to break through. And another clean right hand from Kisshot. But Araragi is looking to fight back, and the counter is good. And my god, she's going to be feeling that one. And oh my god, what do we have here? Wait a moment. Araragi seems to be floating. He just slapped Newton across the face with his fat cock, grabbed him by the balls, and says he's Isaac Newton now. But Kisshot will push him back onto the ground, and who the fuck is that guy? Araragi still looking to engage, but can he find the opening? And the right hand straight to the jaw will say no. But Araragi will find the reinforcement he needs to stand back up, and he's looking for the 3rd round. And oh, what in Hippo's ass did she just do? Araragi has officially lost an arm, and those blasts does not look like they're stopping anytime soon, but so is Araragi as he pushes forward and is looking for the right hand. And no, god, no. Yeah, no, it's bad. Yeah, he's not winning this. Kisshot. I just shot myself. I don't give a shit. Got that guy feeling like Reed Richards. Then she charges up her Kamehameha, so he quickly uses his severed arm as a grapple and pulls himself out of there. Then he locks in and speeds up behind her for a surprise attack, and bam. Scientists said it was impossible, but our boy just pulled off the legendary human dildo flame propeller move, and she is flabbergasted to see she now has 3 titties, and he starts turning the tide. Then a new contender enters the atmosphere and almost gets evaporated immediately, but luckily Araragi blocked it, and all of a sudden, he's now sucking her off. So now we're witnessing a baby with the head of a grown man performing a fucked up medieval breastfeeding method. Don't know how I feel about watching this, but yeah, he just sucks her from a mommy to a lolly, or more like a grandma. And now her bazooka has also got turned into a fucking surfboard, so that definitely suck farts. But yeah, that is pretty much the entire fight scene. Great stuff.